This video blog will be discussing the winding up petition. To help explain it in further detail, I am joined by Richard Sims, who is one of the licensed insolvency practitioners at FA Sims and Partners. Hi Richard.
Hello Martha, hello viewers.
So to start with, can you just describe what a winding up petition actually is? Like, why would a company director receive it?
Okay.
What's it there for?
Okay, so a winding up petition is the last resort in the debt collection process for one of your creditors. So if you're a director of a company, you owe money to another company. I say company because it could easily be HMRC or any of the Crown government-based providers. If you owe money to one of those companies, businesses, and they have not been successful in collecting the money in any other way, so they could have done a CCJ, they could have done bailiff, they could have done statutory demands, etc. The winding up petition is the end of the road. It's their last attempt to collect the debt from you in the process.
Okay, brilliant. And if a company director receives one of these petitions, what should their next steps be? Okay,
so the stages involved in, if you receive a winding up petition, you're more likely to have received the threat of winding up petition before you've received the actual petition themselves. Why is that? Because it's expensive for one of your creditors to actually file a petition in court. It's going to cost them deposits to court, solicitors' fees. They could be running into £2,500 worth of cost to actually present the winding up petition. So it's most likely you would have had a warning of that petition before in the hope that that was the final straw and that would get you to pay them before they went to the petition. If the petition's gone, they've sent it to you, you'll have a court stamp paper. There'll be a date for the petition being heard by the court, and you'll have a date for the hearing of that petition. Usually 6 to 8 weeks in advance of that because of the busyness of the courts in doing so. If that's received, then it's time to take advice. I would strongly suggest at that point in time you spoke to a licensed insolvency practitioner to explain to you what your options are, how to deal with it. The key thing is that every petition is different. There's different circumstances behind each one. The more we can understand about it, the more we can help you.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. How would FA Sims be able to help a company director if they contacted you saying they were either being threatened with a winding up petition or if they'd actually received the winding up petition? Okay,
so if we look at it first of all, the creditor's perspective, they have, as far as they're concerned, they've reached the end of the road. They've done all they can do to try and get the company, yourselves, to pay that creditor. So they're getting quite frustrated, I guess is the best way to describe it by then. And that would, in their view, they would see the directors then having almost ignored that issue in trying to resolve the situation. So the key thing for us is to be able to speak to the directors, perhaps sit down if they want to, there's no charge for that, sit down with the directors, explain to them they have got options and that actually where they think they're being backed into a corner, in fact, they have got doors in front of them they could walk through to allow them to do different things in different situations. So again, depending on the position of the creditor, the amount of the creditor, the relationship of the company with the creditor, these are all factors that will affect the options available to the directors at that point in time. There's always an option out there. I will always try and explain all of them to you so you can see what's best to suit yourself as directors.
Okay, brilliant. And if you require any further information regarding a winding up petition or the threat of a winding up petition, then contact either Richard Sims or one of the other licensed insolvency practitioners at FA Sims and Partners on the number at the bottom of your screen. Thank you.
Thank you, Martha. Thank you, viewers.